What about Harry Kane? What about, he looked like a man that's playing for a team that's going absolutely nowhere.
Does he look like a guy who's bitter that he didn't get the move he wanted?
No, I don't. Well,
he hasn't scored, no goals, no assists, nothing.
I don't know.
I don't think he looks bitter. To the question.
You don't think it's a hangover from not getting
make of it what you like. But I think Harry Kane buckled. Listen, if you want to push for that move, push for that move. It doesn't matter what people say.
It was half-hearted, wasn't it?
Correct. It doesn't matter what people say about you. It doesn't matter if you're pushing for that move. And we've seen some people upset.
So you're saying don't turn up to camp. Don't turn up to.
I'm saying if you have your mind that made up about it, you make it happen. However you do. But you buckle to the pressure. You don't get to then 2 weeks in. You don't get people to say, oh, unlucky Harry.
Harry Kane's
attempt
at forcing a move was the epitome of Tottenham Hotspur. Soft. Right? Soft. And to come out then and talk about, I love the fans and I am happy to be here and all that. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Everybody on the planet knew that you wanted a move. Right? And nobody denied you that move, really. Even Tottenham fans will go, yeah, well, I can't deny him the move because wants to move to a club that are going somewhere. So everything about it was just soft. And now he finds himself in a team. He's sort of, and I said to you before on this show, it might not be something you said. I'm not going to throw that out there. He's bitter or he's upset or he's angry. I don't know. But subconsciously, as a player, when you don't get that move, it is difficult then to perform at the level that you have been.
And yesterday, Don, on Sunday, we see him playing in the number 10 role. What'd you make of that?
That was ludicrous. I mean, it was a gamble from Nuno. It was a team and an 11 that was different. It was left field. It was a little bit desperate. And Harry Kane off the left-hand side, that's never going to work in a million years. I mean, people might point to the amount of assists he got last season playing in a deeper role, but that's all well and good when you're playing as a 9 and you're dropping in spaces and you've got a good relationship with Son. But to play Son through the middle and Harry Kane off the left, he would have saw that as a little bit of a kick in the teeth. Now, Nuno's quite a pragmatic manager. You look at the results he had for Wolves last season, and Wolves fans will tell you they weren't the most exciting side to watch. And Harry Kane, I don't think he's bitter. I don't think he's that type of player. But what I would say is, and I think the lads might agree, when a move doesn't come off, and like them or loathe them, these super agents, they get the job done. And Harry Kane, his camp were poor not getting that move. Look at Ronaldo on match day 1 for Juve. He was on the bench on match day 1. Match day 2, he said, and him and his agent said, we're done, we're never playing for Juve again. All of a sudden then, he's gone. And Harry Kane might be looking at the team, the manager, the way they're functioning. The week before, they had Højbjerg in midfield with Oliver Skip and Harry Winks. That's not going to create chances for Harry Kane. So it might be a case of his numbers dropping dramatically this season.
Don, who do you think's regret is worse here? City for not buying Kane or Spurs for not selling him?
Good question. I think, listen, when you go back to match day 1 and Tottenham beat Man City, Daniel Levy was sitting in the stand thinking, I've had a result. The number that I'm led to believe was £130 million. The window was still open. So Daniel Levy was thinking 130, I could actually ask for 140 because City have lost their first game. They might be a little bit desperate. Now, all of a sudden, the window closes. Harry Kane's not scored in his first 4 games. He missed the first one. That's not happened since 2015. And all of a sudden now, City are thinking, well, do we go back in January and pay 100 plus? Or actually, do we put all our money into someone like Erling Haaland and get him for close to 10 years? And it might be a case of Man City thinking that way. So Harry Kane and his camp has left themselves in a really tricky position.
You think the window's closed on a Kane move from Spurs?
I think so. Well, certainly to City,
right.
And anytime soon. Given how things played out between City, Spurs, Daniel Levy, and including Harry Kane in this, if I've got 100 million, why am I going to frustrate myself? Why am I going and probably the better part of a transfer window and you tie up my entire transfer budget in chasing a player that either I won't get or I won't get until 11.59 at the last day of the transfer window. I think that's counterproductive. I don't think many clubs with that kind of money want to do business with Daniel Levy.
Never mind Kane not scoring, they've just lost 6 goals in 2 games. Should have been more, actually, against Palace and Chelsea. Could have been close to 10. That's a problem too.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.